Here we go, you guys. This is, like I said, I'm not using the hot one sauces because they were quite a bit more expensive. So these sauces aren't as hot as the hot ones. So this is actually more of a mid ones. So ignore the hot ones. Think of it more as mid ones from now on. So what I have for you is I have a collection of 10 sauces, and then I have 10 wings. You know, I am kind of hungry, and this one like shouldn't be that hot. This one is only 607 Scoville. It's the smoky bourbon. Mind you, I really don't like spicy. I really don't like doing this shit. I really don't. So this first question, and these questions are all crowdsourced from these people in the chat. Okay, so the first question is, Casey Tron, anyone who follows you knows you've got love for the outdoors. When you're spending time outside, what are the plants, animals, or fungi that spark your curiosity the most? Well, like, I feel like I did like a good coating of it, right? Like, I just did like a little line of it. And I don't think this one is this hot anyway, right? More? You really think more? Like, I'll do like another. This one isn't even that hot though. It's only 600. I would say just all of it. Like, I have a love for all of it. You're also forgetting rocks. You know? Okay, let's try this one. This one. Yeah, I can really taste like the smoke. You know, it's really not too hot. But yeah, I like looking at all the plants and animals, rocks, fungi, bugs. Really what I've been most interested in lately is bugs. I never really paid that much attention to bugs. But the more you start paying attention, it's like, damn, this bug is weird looking. And I'll look them up. And there's all sorts of beautiful little bugs. I'm cleaning these wings too, girl. Okay, question 2. You are well known as a person who is passionate about song and dance. If your life had a theme song, what would it be? Funny enough, my life does have a theme song. Me being an influencer, it's like I have these theme songs, you know, for my intro. It's like I do have a theme song. And that theme song is Make Your Own Kind of Music by Mama Cass. You guys know I love Mama Cass. And you know they say Mama Cass died choking on a chicken bone. Nobody can tell you there's only one song worth singing. They may try and sell you, 'cause it hangs them up to see someone like you. I don't know if that's even true though. I think it's like kind of one of those like things that like people just started saying, and I don't even know if there's truth to that. But you gotta make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song. Make your own kind of music, even when nobody else sings along. You guys know that one. And I first really fell in love with this song from the hit show Lost. You guys know the hit show Lost. If you've seen it, you know the scene with Desmond whenever it's like you first get introduced to him. But yeah, like I have loved that song since I heard it on Lost. And I actually did end up making it a theme song for myself. And I think the words to it are just so inspiring. Make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song. Make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. And I feel like that's what I've done. Apple Whiskey is the second one. This one's 1240 Scoville, so we're doubling it. I'm dousing it. Question number 3. If you were to find yourself on stage as a drag king, what would his name be? And maybe more importantly, what would his vibe be like? The first name that comes to mind for me, I would say would be like Rodney Dobbs. Rodney Dobbs. Rodney Dobbs. He was like a reoccurring character from Mr. Show. So I think I would go with a Rodney Dobbs kind of vibe. And I think my drag king, or I think like my name would be Rodney Dobbs, and I would go with like a white trash kind of vibe for sure. I honestly think that I would do really good at it. Okay, let me try the swing. Oh, I don't like this one. Oh my God, is it really already gonna get this hot? Oh no. Oh. Okay, this one's a little hot. Now, you guys know, like, one thing about me is I love my psychedelics and I love my meditation. And I honestly have felt a vibe that I think I have a more masculine energy. Like, I think in a lot of my previous lives, I was probably a man. This is hot. Okay, I'm gonna need some of my milk. Fourth question. You've been streaming for over a decade, but if it hadn't worked out, what's the path you think you'd have ended up on? Was there ever a dream job growing up that you thought you'd chase? And honestly, this gets me sad whenever I think about, like, no, oh God. Whenever I was young, I grew up in poverty and I was just like, I'm not going to be able to afford going to college. What's like the best route that I could take? So I started like working myself up in retail. This already is burning me. I need some fucking chapstick. So yeah, I don't know, like, I wouldn't say I ever had a dream job. No, my dream job is no job. Like, I always say that my goal has never been to make a lot of money. My goal is to have myself in a place where I don't need to worry about making money. Like, that's why I want to live out on a farm. I want to live out on a farm and homestead and shit. Next we have, okay, and this one's about the same amount of Scoville, the mango habanero. I'm gonna start it from the bottom. Am I putting too much on it? What's the most exciting part of streaming for me, even after all these years? Let me think. I feel like my favorite thing that I do in streaming is honestly just whenever I'm really funny. Like, not to brag, but I can be really fucking funny. You know, and like I brag about it now because I feel like so long, like there was like a big part of my life where I would just like kind of gaslight myself and I would be gaslit into being like, oh, well, I'm not really funny. And I finally like more recently like came to the conclusion like, no, I actually am really fucking funny. I hate watching my old VODs, but I started watching some of like my old VODs and my old bits from like 10 years ago. And granted, not all of them aged that well. Not because like they're problematic, but just because they're cringe. You know, some of them got a little cringe. But then I think some of them aged really fucking well. And I guess that gave me a different level of confidence in my humor that I'm like, okay, I can go back and I can find stuff from myself 10 years ago that is still really fucking funny. Okay, so 3 down. Number 4. Now this one is the garlic del fuego. This one's 3,500 Scoville. Oh, so we're doubling it again. Oh, this one's really good. It's really going to start getting me. Casey, you are a Midwestern queen and icon. Do you see yourself staying rooted where you are? Or is there a part of you that dreams of moving out of state in the future? I'm really happy where I'm at. You know, like I feel like very like stable and secure. Like I have a house that I have a mortgage on. I have a yard for like all of my animals. You guys know I have like 6 animals. So I feel like if I were to, you know, say double my viewership, double my income, it would be like, no, I would have to move to LA. And it wouldn't really necessarily be out of like want. It would be more so out of like necessity. Like, okay, I need to, you know, like maybe it would be like, okay, I'm going to have to rent a place in LA and stay out there for most of the time kind of thing. Not LA. Well, that's where all the streamers are at. That's like where all the collabing it is at. Okay, here we go. This is the, what was it? The garlic del fuego at like 3,500 Scoville. Faith and spirituality are both important to you. Do you believe in past lives? And if so, who or what do you think you might have been? Of course, I believe in past lives. What do I think my past life has been? I don't think that I've ever, like, I don't know. I feel like my past lives have always been like that of like a peasant. I don't know if I've had a past life as like royalty. I think that in most of my past lives, I may have been a man. Maybe not even most. Like, it's like, you know, we're talking who knows how many past lives, you know, like whenever you get up into that string theory shit and it's like infinite timelines and everything, it's like, you know, we're talking like hundreds of thousands of past lives. So, you know, it's like, I think that I might have been like 53% usually male and 47% female, 0% non-binary. I'm sorry, they, thems. I don't think that I was ever a they, them. I've never felt that energy. I don't know. Maybe there would be like a 3% they, them. This is something that I always remind my viewers, you know, like you joke about me as a cis straight white woman. You have lives where you have been a cis straight white woman, just so you know. And I have lives where I've been a gay man. Like I feel like I've had past lives where I think I've been a Latino gay man, like very like masculine, definitely top. You know what I mean? No, like don't. Let me just live. Okay, level 5, Fiery Cayenne. This one's 8,000 Scoville. Oh my God, I'm starting to feel weird in my head. And I will say my nose is starting to run. Oh God, that burp was spicy. Like, I guess this really is like a mild ones. I didn't realize that the hot ones were so much spicier. I mean, this is still spicy for me though. Like I had Indian food last week and I was fucked up the rest of the night. You guys remember that? And it's like, I didn't even get anything. Like I got fucking butter chicken, bitch. Like, I don't know. It's all, I didn't even get anything spicy. Streaming comes with thousands of moments, but some stand out forever. What's one highlight from your career that you'll still remember even decades down the road? Well, oh God. Oh God. When my idol Luscious Massacre rated me on Twitch, that was honestly, I love her. Oh my God, this is spicy. You know, honestly, going and hanging out with Minx at that one, whenever she was living in that one, fuck, this is hot. Whenever she was living at that one mansion, like going and hanging out with Minx there. What was that group that she was in? She was at that one mansion. It was really nice. It was really cool up in like LA, like up in the hills and shit, kind of with the Botez twins. Yeah, that Team Liquid mansion or some shit. Fuck. But yeah, like going out and hanging out with Minx there in LA was really fun. Going and oh god, whenever Milena did that first shit con after COVID, hanging out with Milena, god, this is, my eyes are watering, girl. We're on number 6. This is 8700 Scoville. God, my nose is fucking running. Oh. Okay, next question. Let's talk about the flip side. In your long streaming career, what's the number one thing you think negatively affected your stream? And looking back, what would you have done differently? Oh, girl, I can be, and I've been talking about this a bit lately. My morals are very important to me. Like, I consider myself to be somebody who, you know, like morally doing the right thing. Like, I always strive to do the right thing. And while I think that it's like important to have like morals that are, you know, it's important to have morals. God. Okay, let me bite into this fucking wing. Okay, fuck. Well, it's important to have morals. I think that sometimes I can turn it into like a bit of moral policing and like moral superiority. And I think that there's like a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. And I think that definitely in the past, I've done it in the wrong way. Throughout my career, that looking back on, I wish I would have like not been like so morally superior, which isn't to say that I wouldn't like have morals, because it's like, no, I'll always have my morals, but just like how I treat others that aren't like as, you know, that don't have like quite the experiences and knowledge that I have yet. You know what I mean? Like having more empathy for these dumb fucks that are uneducated and trying to help them be better instead of just like calling them out. Oh God. You know, like one of the things I was thinking about recently is how like marginalized people have to have like so much capacity to allow people to evolve and change, because it's like if you didn't, you would be cutting out so many fucking people, which it's like I'm sure you have, but it's like people that, you know, marginalized people, they have to have a lot of fucking capacity to forgive other people, you know, like us white people that were running around saying slurs and shit. What do you mean us? I mean, honest, like I wasn't ever really like that. Let's not get into it. Back whenever I was in high school, I was using the R slur and I used the F slur a bit. I've admitted to it. And obviously it's like, oh, that was so long ago. Don't make me sound old, girl. Here we go. Shut up. Don't make me sound old, girl. Like, obviously it was so long ago, but it was still wrong and fucked up, you know? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. God. Oh, I forgot. I didn't eat the skin part yet that has all the spice on it. I was just eating the middle part. Oh God, that one was so saucy. Oh my God. You've reinvented yourself across multiple content eras and kept things fresh after so many years online. How do you keep finding ways to make it fun for both yourself and your audience? With streaming, you have to like constantly be evolving. You know, like I would say, like I like to do a rebrand every season almost. And I consider years to be seasons. So I'm on my 13th year. So I'm on season 13. Well, actually, I think technically I'm on season 12. Next year will be season 13. So, oh God. So next year will be season 13. And next year is going to be a really big season for me. I already know.
By starting a new feud with a different content creator every era.
I was trying to not do that this era, and then I got this lawsuit out of nowhere, girl. God damn. Well, we're on to 7. This is the original ghost pepper at 11,300 Scoville, made from the world famous ghost pepper. This hot sauce is not only hot, but tasty as well. Try it with Mexican, Thai, and Indian dishes. I feel like it's clearing out my sinuses. Okay, I really gave this one a good glaze. Twitch isn't just about the streamer, it's about the people watching too. How has your community shaped you, not just as a creator, but as a person? I am so lucky that several years ago, these gay men took me under their wing and brought me into the, you know, LGBTQ community. I consider myself to be the A. I took the A from the asexuals. I'm the ally. You know, like these gay men, they took me under their wing. And speaking of wing, there's this way that like the LGBTQ community, like gay men, like empower women like myself. I feel like the gays have empowered me to be like fully the woman that I am. You know what I mean? Like without holding back. Like I feel like they've helped me to be the strong woman that I am. And of course, like the LGBTQ in general. And like, let me eat this. Oh my God. I always say I feel so lucky to have like the LGBTQ community on my side, because they have just given me so much like perspective that I feel like I wouldn't have otherwise. They've made me feel, you know, like just full authority to be myself. Like if I were in like more of like a heteronormative space, I don't know if I would have felt like that empowerment to be like fully, you know, this woman that I am, the womanhood, to fully come into my womanhood. God. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Oh my God, I'm almost through all my milk. Was there ever a community or stream moment that hit you right in the heart? Something that made you emotional in the best way possible? Oh, fuck. Why did I just put that in more sauce? Oh my God. I mean, honestly, just recently, like how everybody's come together to support me through this lawsuit. Sorry, it's hard to talk at this point, but yeah, like a very touching moment recently was the lawsuit and all of the support of that. I have to finish this one still. there been moments where you realize your influence reached farther than you ever imagined? Whenever I first came on the scene in 2014, 2015 era, I was really kind of viral and I became kind of infamous in the League community. To the point, like, I was so bad at League of Legends and I was so well known for being bad at it. People would like just basically use me as a cultural reference in League of Legends for being a bad player. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, this one looks scary, girl. Phantom Buffalo. Hold on, I'm gonna like kind of use this fork to spread out the sauce a little. Phantom Buffalo, 20,000 Scoville. Tangy buffalo mixed with spicy ghost pepper. Make up this wicked hot wing sauce. Toss it on the wings, ribs, or homemade chili to add an extra strong dose of heat. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. What motivates you to still show up, not just to avoid burnout, but to keep bringing your best self to stream after all these years? I can feel it in my gut, I feel like. Ah, fuck. Money. And then just like, you know, that like I have a community, like people need this community and money. And you know, that I have people that I provide for. Bite into it. Why am I pulling it apart? Because I have veneers, girl. I don't like to bite into things. Fuck.
Please don't touch your face, Casey. Chad, we need more milk.
Ah, give me more milk. He left. Here. You built up quite a bit of Caseytron lore over the years. If a new viewer was just stepping into the world of Caseytron, what's one piece of lore they absolutely need to know to understand the universe you've created? Gosh, there's so much. Some of the lore is like so old it's irrelevant now. So I guess what's a more relevant lore now? Crumble Cookie? God. My husband, Joshua, my love. I feel like I need it on my lips. Do I have any embarrassing moments on or off stream that still make me cringe when I think back on them? God, just 3 days ago, whenever I had a breakdown for 8 or 9 hours and I was like, let's not get into it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to stand up now. I can't sit down anymore. Do they ever do this on Hot Ones where they're like, I need to stand up? Number 9, smoked ghost pepper, 25,000 Scoville. Add some extreme spice to any food with the rich, smoky ghost pepper hot sauce, boiled with a blasting heat. Kai, I need to get more milk. I can't. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to get more milk.
Is this woman okay?
This is the rest of the milk that I have, girl. Fuck. Okay. Would you ever do any other game show, or was the chapter closed after your first run? Oh, like host one? I wouldn't say the chapter is closed, but like what I've learned is sometimes you just want to introduce things as like being just like a one segment ordeal. You know, like, okay, I'm going to do a game show this week. Not like, okay, every Friday we're doing a game show. It's not that I would never do it again. It's just that like I don't want to put myself into a box, because I found like in the past whenever I've done that, it's just like, it's just not good. Are you serious about this question? You guys are so fucking stupid. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. This is number 9. I'm sure you've heard about the planned gerrymandering efforts by certain states. If politics harden so much that states become permanently locked in red or blue, do you think there's still a point in fighting for progress? Ah! I can feel it hitting. Like, oh my God.
Don't puke, 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 don't puke.
No, I think it's still worth fighting for progress with the gerrymandering, dumb fuck. Don't ask me stupid fucking questions while I'm eating hot shit. Behind the scenes, you've also had to balance your career with your personal life. What advice or tips would you give on building a healthy, harmonious relationship with a romantic partner while living such a public life? I don't know. Find yourself a partner who's a therapist so you don't have to fucking deal with that. Okay, this next one is the hottest one. Number 10, the peach ghost pepper at 25,000. Oh, girl, just do it. Ugh. Ugh. I need some fucking chapstick. You're just lacking the heat, and stop. Take off the chapstick. Casey Tron, every streamer has at least one idea that sounded good in theory, but after it was over, you swore you'd never do it again. What's a sub goal or stream event that belongs in that category, and why?
Will not survive this.
Whenever I made the Triple XL network, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do like a group of streamers. I'm gonna start a streamer group. Bad idea. Like, people can get dramatic. Oh God. Okay, here we go. Last one. Oh my God, my nose is so fucking runny.
Space Ghost 17 tipped 5 Nazuros. First degree murder pepper. Baby, that sounds like a whole spicy mess. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
I did it. Casey Tron, you've had an extensive streaming career over 13 years, spanning multiple different eras: girl gamer, urban Americana,
Gaming
explorer.
tonight.
In the next Casey Tron Renaissance, what kind of content era do you see yourself thriving in? I don't fucking know, bitch. I want to be funny and fun and... Oh, God. Oh, God. We're done. I want to be funny and fun. I don't know. What do I do? I don't know. What do I do? What about like some feta cheese, maybe? What about like some feta cheese, maybe? Some ricotta. No, I mean, about some ricotta. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh my God. What now? Oh, girl. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my... Oh my God, I can feel the spice. Like it's tingling. I thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this Hot Ones segment.